Folks, welcome to Edinburgh. Well, the outskirts of Edinburgh today. We've had a train, we've had a tram and a bus, and we're trying to get to, trying is the word, trying to get to this new surf place, Longshore or something it's called, and it's one of Europe's biggest surf pools. It's just opened. I just actually spoke to a lady there because I got a bit lost when I got off the bus because there's no signpost or anything. And she goes, yeah, just follow the path, you'll see it. It's very, very busy, car parks mobbed. So that's a good sign. But yeah, to get there by public transport so far, folks, it's this. A bus to some housing estate, Holcroft Park. And then I'm walking down this kind of out of the way path. But anyway, it's maybe a place that's not meant to be served by public transport. Maybe it's just a car thing. But anyway, quite excited to see this. It's Europe's largest surf pool, allegedly. Huge big surf area in an old quarry. Only opened yesterday, so this is the initial opening week. So I thought, got a few hours spare today again, so we'll come up and we'll try and see if we can find it and get lost in Edinburgh this time rather than get lost in Glasgow. But we're in the middle of the woods here. It's not exactly the kind of nicest of walks, but we'll see where we end up. So yeah, we're going to have a look. Yeah, it's a funny place to open a surf school in a quarry in the middle of Edinburgh, but well, they must have done the research. So we'll keep going, folks, and we'll see where we end up. Right, which way do we go? I'm thinking this way. Looks like a newer path. Right, much excitement. You can see it in front of me. These are all the built pods, so the weather's not particularly good for filming. It's sun's out. I want to get along a bit, but they've got big pods here to stay in and all these kind of things. So yeah, it's a huge big quarry area. I'll show you when we get near the top. Right, folks, quite impressive so far. They've got two massive big pools. They go calm for like 1 minute and then the waves start again like a normal wave pool. This is the first pool I'm at just now. They just started the waves off again. So it seems to start in that corner there. Sauna. There's people actually sitting in the sauna there, look, keeping warm. It's an actual whole resort. Say two massive big pools. They've got pods, cafes, function suite thing. Amazing. Let's go and see the second pool. I think that's the lifeguards bit there. And another sauna, I think, actually, as well. So you can see there's the first pool, and the second pool's over here. So this machine here, the wave garden, this obviously pumps out the waves. I actually feel like I'm at Science Park in Tenerife. No, not quite. It's yeah, a lot of people are moaning because the water looks very cloudy, but I mean I think it's pumped from a local canal and then filtered. So it would have been a lot nicer if they painted the bottom bit blue, I think, to give it like a proper like sea effect, you know what I mean. But at the minute, because it's very grey and it's a quarry, it's very dirty looking water. Tell you what, these pods are very smart. Look at them. Look well nice. And because it's a resort, they've got these pods and chalets and things here as well. Got very small pods and then big large ones. And then they're going to make this into a big like park eventually. It's all in its infancy at the moment. So the houses at the top there must have some view. Yeah, this will be amazing in the summer, folks. If you get a little lodge here for the weekend, just come and sit and chill. Like being on your holidays. It'll be amazing. So there's a fair few people here today. There's a whole crowd over there just waiting to get some lessons, I think. So if you ever want to learn to surf, this could be the place to come. Right, so we've left the long shore. We're going to go and just check out the car park up here just to see, and then try and look down onto the facility. Looks really smart, I'm really impressed. Obviously a lot of work to do yet, and a lot of work to do on the outskirts, but when it's all finished it's going to be really nice, a lot of nice walks. It's going to be like a country park, but no, really nice, folks. Really very impressed with the first kind of week of opening. You know, I'm like, we're watching the waves and the surf, so Element was great. People there selling skateboards and surfboards, and there's a wee shop and everything. So let's just see what the car park's like up here. So the car park's just there. There's a plane taking off. We're quite near the airport here. Yeah, a lot of construction still. I'm just going to follow this path up, which again is still in construction. I think there's going to be a lot of viewpoints to look down on the resort. There you go, folks. There's a little viewing area here. We can see across to the pools. So there you go. That is Long Shore Surf Park and Resort. So that's it, folks. That's my visit over here to Long Shore. Very impressed indeed. These little chalets down there look tremendous to stay in. But I think when we come back in the summer, when it's all finished, it'll be a lot better, and the car park's finished and all the pathways are finished. There's people walking on some of the paths, but yeah, it'd be nice when it's all completed as an actual proper country park. Right beside the rock climbing centre here as well. So it's in the same area if you know that part of Edinburgh. We're going to try and walk back the other side of the canal into Ratho but I don't know how you get across the bridge, so I might just have to go back and get the bus from the same area. But anyway, that's us folks. Let's have one last look at these little pods and things. So I've decided just to walk back along the path from where I came this morning. There was a bridge actually across to the other side, but I don't really have much time today to walk into Ratho and then wait for the bus after that, because that's another 2 hours. So just have to come back another day, folks. We're heading back into Edinburgh. As I say, it's a bus and a tram to get back into the centre, so it'll probably take about an hour, maybe 40 minutes to hang about. And we'll see what happens later on today. I've got about 2 hours in Edinburgh, so we'll see what new things we can find for you on the video. So I've decided just to walk down the main street back into Ratho, folks, and we'll get the train, the bus at 1:30 in Ratho. I guess we have just about an hour. Not been to Ratho for a long time. It's a nice little place actually. Nice little canals and things. So we're going to have a nosy around there, and then we'll get the bus back about 1:30. So that should give us enough time still to get back into Edinburgh. So yeah, this is Ratho. Well, my bus has just gone past, so we'll get the next one in an hour's time. So there's the bridge inn, famous bridge inn at Ratho, and I'll show you the murder house in a minute, which I think we showed you years ago, but it's a famous murder house here. Right, let's just walk around this way. This is the beautiful gin garden at the back of the hotel, so it's very nice on the canal side. Imagine coming here in the summer, it's lovely. Gin garden and beer garden. And you might be able to see some of the canals and boats actually over here. Got a nice little kind of balcony area, it's very nice. And yeah, like some little barges down here on the canal side. But that's the murder house, folks, that one there. I'll see if I can remember the story. I think it was the last woman to be hanged in Scotland, murdered somebody there. Can't remember the exact story, but yeah, this is the canal way. Yeah, the Ratho murders took place in 1864, folks, a long time ago. George Bryce, George Bryce, he was the Ratho murderer, and he murdered, there was a lady at that house there, and he was the last person to be publicly hanged in Edinburgh. And there's a plaque actually, we've seen it a few times in Edinburgh, on the exact spot that he was hanged. If we get a chance, we'll go past that on the Royal Mile, but we'll show you. Part of Edinburgh, Ratho Marina. It's beautiful down here, folks. A lovely place to stay. Imagine one of these houses with a balcony and a little barge parked outside your garden. And there's barges all the way down. We'll go for a little walk just in a second. But yeah, lovely place to stay. I've been here once before, cycled here from Edinburgh city centre. There's a nice cycle path all the way along. But it's just idyllic, folks. It's like, you know, bridges, an old inn, barges, little loch here. It's lovely. Here's some of the barges parked up. Can have a little look, see if you can see anyone. Nice little table and chairs on that one, look. Even got some ducks as well. There's a wee sculpture over there which we'll check out just in a second, but we'll keep on walking this way. You can actually see, and they've got facilities here for boaters. They've got like laundry services and things, so it's quite good. But yeah, this is Edinburgh living with a difference. This is only what, 5 miles from Edinburgh maybe? And so you can walk in or cycle into the centre. But yeah, imagine just living down here, commuting to work on your bike, or even your boat. It's very nice indeed. So this is the Union Canal here, and there's more barges parked. Some quite old ones here. Not sure if actually people still stay in them, if they're just maybe derelict, not too sure. And they've got little kind of benches here, like it tells you 1822 was canal transport, 1842 was the railway, 1947 was the airport, 1995 extension for the M8, and then the Millennium Link, which I take it this is what this is. There's a thing there for cyclists saying please slow down. I'm not too sure who this sculpture is, folks, here. Probably to do with the canals, obviously. Right, that was Ratho Marina. We'll head down and have a wee look at the church before the bus comes. So it's a lovely little area. This is a very old kirkyard, this one. Some ancient graves in here. I don't think there's anybody kind of well known in here, but probably still got a bit of history. I wonder what's under there. Is that a car? There's something hidden under there, folks. I think it's a secret entrance to somewhere. Look at that. Bizarre. Right, I just found a grave here for the Bryce family. I wonder if there are any relatives to the Bryces that got the guy that murdered George Bryce, the Ratho murderer. I wonder if there are any relation to him. Actually, there's another Bryce, look. John Bryce. So Bryce is obviously a well-known name here in Ratho. So, was George Bryce really the Ratho murderer? Or was that another one of the Bryces? You can look it up online, folks. It's quite an interesting story. It's quite a long story to tell on here. But yeah, George Bryce, the Ratho murderer, and the last person to be hanged in Scotland. It happened just right here, right in front of me. So Jeannie Seaton was the woman that was murdered by George Bryce. I was just having a quick look just in case her grave was here, but there's no record of it anywhere. So I'm not too sure. Anyway, this is Ratho Kirkyard, and we'll head back over the bridge now and just hang about for the bus. But yeah, a lovely little place, this Ratho. Nice to sort of wee donder about.
Hay una tienda ahí en la escuela.